We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Knights. Atlanta find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Samuel Moya gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Atlanta, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
First pitch, 7-11.
Popped him up. McGriff moving to his left. One away. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Standing in, Matt Kemp. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves retired on just 4 pitches. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Elieser Hernandez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Corey Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is popped up near second base, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Andrew Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in for the Braves, Will Myers. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4, Will Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Garrett Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. 3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
That's inside. 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Myers going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
To the plate now, Chris Herman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Herman, or Herm the Worm, as he's sometimes called. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting fifth, Tony Gwynn.
So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First offering on its way. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Scooped up, and the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Striding in, Kurt Casale is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Elieser Hernandez. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 0-1.
I got to count 0-2.
Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And the pitch. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Hey.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man unusually poses problems.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 25 driven in. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it is.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's the 2-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And plenty of room for Anderson, and there's one away. The pitcher, Samuel Moya, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Shows bunt there, but he winds up taking strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Now at the plate, Corey Ray. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Iglesias is off for first with 2 away. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Delino DeShields hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Coming to the plate now, Brooks Robinson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a dive, but he's back in. Skied into straightaway right. Gwyn's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Jones. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrew Jones.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Chris Herman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Ready to go in the top of the 5th, and here comes Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Anderson.
Now the 1-0 to Anderson. Ground ball right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Now back, second baseman.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. From the stretch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded to first. Fielded by McGriff to Iglesias for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Indiana is on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Charlie Culberson. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Samuel Moya, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
The left fielder, Corey Ray.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Corey Ray. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. Indiana leads it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Casale. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. McGriff over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Elieser Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Line drive to center field. And Andrew will just get in front of this one, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box now, Brooks Robinson. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt Kemp.
At the plate now, Matt Kemp. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ray waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Delino DeShields.
The second baseman, Delino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Andrew Jones is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Misses. Ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The batter, the first baseman,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Fred McGriff. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at 3rd. On to the back 3rd tonight. Stick around on the So here's Will Myers. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Garrett Anderson. Lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here's the utility man Chris Herman to bat now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Robinson is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 11.
So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. Hit to short. Right to him. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Robinson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Indiana is on top here, 2-0. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for a down, the catcher, Casali.
Stepping up now, Curt Casali. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Towards second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-0. Trevor Hildenberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 78, Trevor Hildenberger.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Samuel Moya. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey.
At the plate, Corey Ray. He'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter,
Ready once again, Delino DeShields. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Brooks Robinson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
27, Matt Kemp.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First offering on its way.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
D-Roy, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
John Franco answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Standing in now, Garrett Anderson. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
It's 0-0 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Final strike for the Braves. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Kike Hernandez will come on now and pinch run here.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out.
He's got it, and the Knights have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Indiana seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Samuel Moya earned his 9th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Elieser Hernandez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Home team, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.